EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On 2nd down, Warren. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
That's Washington, the man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Matt Milano.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. In trouble, and he's gonna be taken down.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
You can hear some boo birds coming out with some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from 2nd and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now 3rd and nearly impossible. I mean, it's looked about as bad as you can imagine.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Nash is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Oh, the struggles continue Another interception. Picked off by Matt Milano. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Now Allen on first down. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now pass to tack on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll let this go for Pickens. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now a give to Warren, running right. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, the Bills with the early advantage. It's the NFL on EA. Here's 2nd and 2. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the shotgun, Wilson. Now he'll run it. And the Steelers are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They put Pickens in motion. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run with Harris. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Play action. Now, Wilson, he'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. This one caught just past the pylon. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. 1:58 to go in the first half of play. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. of the gun, it's Wilson. Working free downfield, it is Williams. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff, running left. This is Warren. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to tuck it and go.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 3rd and 2. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they start with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, waffle throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. it's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Throwing again, it's Allen. That's to Cooper again. And he's into the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Bills. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll check this one down to Patterson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson. Catch is made. That is Williams. He's to the 15. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Russ. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Wilson will throw again. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Second and 7. Allen. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Now he'll run. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. On first and 10, it's Allen. And this time, the rush gets home, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often, it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down, sack. Second down, big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.